The night was a screaming wall of white. Snow and wind clawed at the truck, turning the highway into a forgotten landscape. Visibility was almost zero, the world reduced to the desperate reach of headlights cutting through the blizzard. It was a place where you didn't stop, a place you just tried to survive. The engine was a low growl against the storm, a steady presence in the chaos. Then, something appeared in the swirling snow. A dark shape, almost swallowed by a drift. The truck slowed to a crawl. The headlights found it. The dog, curled into a tight ball, her body a fragile shield against the Arctic blast. And huddled beneath her, tiny forms, whimpering, their fur stiff with ice, puppies, a whole family about to be claimed by the cold. Their bodies trembled, not just from the cold, but from life fading away. The truck stopped, the engine idled, a heartbeat in the storm. For a moment, everything was still. Then, the driver's door pushed open, a fight against the wind. A woman emerged. No panic, no hesitation. Just a calm, steady resolve. She moved with a discipline that defied the storm's fury, her focus absolute. Her boots crunched in the deep snow as she approached. You could see the ice forming on the mother dog's whiskers, a cruel, delicate lacework. The puppy's cries were faint, almost lost in the wind's howl. The woman knelt down without a second thought, her body immediately becoming a barrier, taking the brunt of the wind. She carefully unzipped her own heavy jacket, the warmth inside billowing out like a promise. Gently, she wrapped the shivering mother dog, then gathered the tiny, frozen puppies one by one. Her movements were precise, efficient, born of training and instinct. She held them close, a precious bundle of life against the storm, and carried them back to the waiting warmth of the truck. Inside, the world changed. The roar of the wind became a muffled hum. A faint glow from the dashboard illuminated a different story. Military-grade gear sat on the passenger seat. A small, golden trident patch was stitched onto a bag. A set of dog tags hung from the rearview mirror, glinting softly. This wasn't just any driver. This was a warrior. The dogs began to thaw. The mother, exhausted, finally relaxed, her head resting on the seat. The puppies, no longer trembling, stirred with renewed life. One of them, impossibly small, managed to lift its head and lick the woman's hand. A silent thank you, and in that small, quiet moment, memories flickered. Dust and chaos in a foreign land, the loyal bark of a military canine, a partner in the firefight. The heavy silence that followed loss, the quiet grief for a fallen comrade, both human and canine. She had seen the cost of war, had known the bond forged in the crucible of combat. The next morning, the sun rose on a world blanketed in pristine white. At the local animal shelter, the staff watched in quiet awe, not just because of the rescued family, but because of the woman who brought them in. She was covered in snow, her face raw from the wind, yet her composure was unbreakable. She simply explained what she had found, her voice even, her mission complete. She saved lives in distant war zones, a silent protector in the shadows. That night, in a forgotten blizzard on a lonely highway, she saved a family. As the snow began to fall again outside the window, she sat quietly, the puppies now warm and safe, sleeping peacefully on her chest. Another life, another family, brought back from the brink. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more stories that matter.